Digestion channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about my favorite topic, and that is homeostasis. Actually, it's green juice because I really love green juice. And so I'm doing a green juice, and but we're also going to be talking about homeostasis and fight or flight, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, and why it is so important to get out of that fight or flight mode, people. That is what is killing everybody, and it's stressing everybody out. You cannot heal your body if you are stuck in that state of mind. So let me tell you what we are going to have in this green juice. We've got some fennel. I have some fennel. We have some dandelion leaves. Guys, dandelion leaves are really, really good for your digestion, okay? They're super duper wonderful. And so we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these dandelion leaves. You don't want too much dandelion in your drink. It will make it bitter, and you will be like, whoa. So a lot of people can't handle a lot of bitterness in their juice. And then we have some really nice curly parsley. This is really pretty, and it's delicious, and it's so good for you. And then we have 1 whole lemon, and we have a big bucket of celery. And guys, celery right now has been really hard to find in my area, and I think it's because of the big celery juicing craze that is being going on. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'll go to the store and they just don't have it. And maybe it's just not celery season. I really don't know. Probably celery comes in a little bit later in the year, in the summer. It seems like that would make more sense, because when I have my garden, most of the time the celery crop doesn't come to harvest for a little bit later. So maybe we're just gonna have to wait till a little bit into the summer, later into the summer, to get that good celery harvest going on. But so let's get into it. I am excited, really super excited about this green juice because I can feel it in my head. I really need some green juice, guys. I'm addicted. I'm not gonna lie, I am addicted. It just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the chemtrail spray. I don't know. But I am seriously addicted to green juice. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's some good stuff. But let's talk today a little bit about the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Guys, this is really a serious topic. One of the things that I learned about when I went into the nursing program, which I didn't go like really deep into the, I mean, I went deep enough to where it was enough to almost kill me. And I was like, I don't want to do this. And but long story short, in the anatomy and physiology classes that I was taking, one of the things that they really focus on and teach you about is homeostasis. And I even believe like some of the major health gurus talk about this in their books as well. Some of the earlier pioneers of the health food movement and the healing journey kings out there, is homeostasis. And homeostasis is where your body is in a very balanced state. Your temperature's right. Your temperature, your hormones, everything is in balance. It's in harmony. Your blood pressure, your heart rate. You're not in a state of stress, okay? Because when you are in that state of stress, your blood pressure elevates, your heart rate elevates, you get stressed. So if you are someone who is in a constant state of stress, or things in your life cause you stress, it could be a partner, you know, it could be kids will stress you out. A job will stress you out. Going into town to buy groceries can really stress you out. But thing about that is you know, you don't want to stay stuck in that stress. Now, a certain amount of stress is healthy. It's good to get your heart rate up. It's good to kind of run from that bear that's in the woods, but it's good to find a place to hide and take a rest. You know what I'm saying, guys? I mean, like, you gotta have a balance. And in order for your body to be in a good homeostatic state is to have a balance, okay? So you want to have the balance of that stress and that relaxation. Because what happens is when you get stuck in this state to where you stay stressed out, your body can't heal. What happens when you are stuck in that state of fight or flight? Your food can't digest. Your body doesn't heal properly. Like, let's say you had some wounds on the inside of your intestines from chronic inflammation, and you're trying to heal it. You're trying to heal leaky gut, or you're trying to heal cancer, or you're trying to heal just stress, you know, ulcers. I mean, guys, we have injuries. We have injuries on our body. We are, you know, living in a toxic environment with injuries being imposed upon our bodies on a daily basis. You don't have to be chronically ill to utilize this information. You know, this is for everybody. Because what can happen is if you stay stuck in this, it can cause disease. When you stay in that state of stress all the time, it can cause disease. It can cause a whole slew of problems. So, that being said, guys, I believe I'm going to add maybe an apple to this. Maybe a couple of apples, just to give it some sweetness or something. I don't know. Sometimes I like to just do a really, really heavy green juice, and sometimes I like to add a little sweetness to it. You know, it just depends on my mood that I'm in. But there's nothing like having one of these really, really hydrolyzing green juices that don't have any sugar in them, and then eating fruit like later, because it's just like your taste buds are just like singing in your mouth when you do that, when you have the really heavy green juice with no sugar in it. It's really cool. to do that later. But let's pour this in here. Look how beautiful. Wow. That is beautiful, guys. Now, the weird thing about this is that this is kind of crazy, but do you see this? I want you to see that. See those big clumps? I kind of spilled it in the floor, but that cellulose is from the curly parsley and the chlorella and stuff like that. I've noticed that there's a lot of fiber that comes through, and I just think that's so weird because other things don't do that except the parsley and the chlorella, but they're so good. And Dr. Norman Walker, he really liked to have the parsley in a juice, in one of his green juices. He really recommended it, and he would balance the parsley with some carrot juice or spinach, and some of his recipes he would do that. But back to this thing. Okay, so what are some things that you can do to get out of this this fight or flight state? And you may be stuck in fight or flight and you may not even know it. Okay, that's the crazy thing. So, some things that you can do to get out of fight or flight, it's very simple. You can meditate. Meditation is really so good to get stuck out of fight or flight. And to do it on a regular basis. Like, start out your day. Go to bed at night. In the middle of the day, do it. Another nice thing you can do to get stuck out of fight or flight is drink a green juice. A green juice. Get away. Just like get in your car and go drive somewhere to a local park out in nature. Or if you know of another place out in nature, get out in nature. Listen to birds singing. Go out in your backyard. You don't even have to go anywhere. Just find a place, okay? A quiet, happy place. Find a happy place in your home. I've got a video on that. And that is one of the things that literally saved my life after I had my bicycle injury and I have prolapsed organs, was finding my happy place. And I learned that from the FemFusion website. Back to what I was saying about this fight or flight thing. Another thing that you can do to get out of that stuck state of fight or flight is you can take a Epsom salt bath. That is a great thing to do. An Epsom salt bath, you just put like, Epsom salt's really cheap right now, especially in the gardening department. You can buy like a whole big bag of it, like huge big bag, like this big. And I don't know how many pounds it is. It's like 8 pounds for $5. And guys, that's a lot of baths you can take, but you take 1 cup of it and put it in your bath water. That has got magnesium in it, and it will absorb into your body and your muscles. It's great after a workout. It will help you relax. You do that before you go to bed, you will have the best night's sleep ever. But that is a way to get out of fight or flight, to help you relax. Another thing that you can do to help get out of fight or flight is do yoga. Yoga is a great, and deep breathing. Do some deep breathing. That's another way to get out of fight or flight. And I'll put some links in my description box of some videos that I've made on this about, you know, things that you can do. Another thing that you can do is the Mayan abdominal massage. That will help you get out of fight or flight. And that will also help you to connect with your own body and what is going on with your body. And that is so important, guys. And let's see, I'm trying to think, there's so many things that you can do to help you get out of fight or flight. But these things like drugs, like pharmaceutical drugs, that's like when you go into the to the hospital, do you know how they get you out of fight or flight? Is they give you opiate drugs. They give you drugs that are like heavily addictive and stuff like that, and that's really not what you want to do. That's, I mean, but see, they're like in it to win it for a quick fix. They gotta like hurry up and, you know, go to the next patient, and it's all like a sterile environment. I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, there are natural physicians in your area that are more naturopathic, and you need to try to look into those people to help support them. You know, we really need to quit supporting all of this medical stuff. It is really bringing this country down, and I mean, it is what it is, but you know, it's just one of those things. But so other ways to get out of state of fight or flight: go to church, sing. Singing is a really great way to get out of fight or flight. Turn on your favorite like healing music and start singing some positive tones and vibrations. You know, that is a great way to get out of a state of fight or flight. Like avoid, like, okay, let's say you have a friend, a roommate, a child, it could be anybody, that after they get home from work, it's like, you know, you really have learned, you know, maybe you should leave them alone. You know, when they get home from work, maybe you should just like kind of let them find their happy place, because if you don't, you're gonna suck all that negative energy into your happy place, and that can get you in a state of fight or flight, and the next thing you know, you're like running like a bear. You know, so that can be dangerous too. You know, avoid people who are stressed out and leave them alone. Let them find their energy area, and so forth. So guys, I hope this helps you out on ways to get out of that state of fight or flight, to get your body in a state of homeostasis, and to try to heal your body and to be happy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have to go ahead and stop it because I feel like my videos are too long, and a lot of people probably don't like them that long. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share your stories of what are some things that we can do down in the comment section. What are some things that we can do to get out of a state of fight or flight? I'm open to some suggestions, guys, to do it naturally, you know, without drinking alcohol or those type of things. Those things you know, they might make you feel good for a minute, but the next day when you're dehydrated and you drank too much from the night before, that may not be the best idea, you know. It really isn't. It's not good for your digestion. It's really just not good for a lot of things. So you want to try to avoid stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. I need subscribers. Share this information with anybody that you may know that might need this information. Guys, a lot of people just don't know, and they're not aware. That is, you know, serious. It's very, very serious. So, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.